So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
Solot! Shin to shin, bites, and another try! It's there! And there is your opener! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Balde. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Lewandowski! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Almada. Koke. Oh, that's fabulous! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's rather hopeful. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ruggeri. Eric Garcia makes the interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Balde. Oh, this is a very good run. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Baina. It's a searching pass. That is a great... He's having a pop! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
He's in a great position here. Almada.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up. Goes for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dani Olmo. That's destined for the flank. Rafinha.
That was lovely, that.
Aimed at the far side. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rafinha. Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, brilliant from Lookman! A finish right from the top draw! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Rafinha running at top gear. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking to play him in. And back to the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Barrios. Casado. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Barrios. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Baina. Lookman.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting...
He's having a hit! It's a good foot in there. And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It'll be a throw-in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Eric Garcia. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Back on the way then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Koundé, clipped into space. Almada, Llorente. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Lewandowski clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he cuts out the supply. Ruggeri clears. Casado. And here's Yamal. Incoming delivery. Lewandowski wins the duel this time. Lookman has found the net here, of course. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pass somewhat off target. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lookman. Balde. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. They've won a corner.
Asciende a 96.847 espectadores. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Tries to get it clear. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That ball looks a good one. Solot is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Dani Olmo. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pedri. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, delightful ball. Lenormand. Just about up to 75 minutes. Koke gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely worked. Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Gavi. Koke can clear it away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Griezmann to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por
And it's
el
Pedri.
dorsal 14, el
De Jong.
dorsal 21. Cambio de
It's
jugadores.
Gavi. Now it's De Jong. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Rashford. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Now it's Griezmann. Balde concedes a free kick for that.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Thinks about the shot. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Probing pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And here's Alvarez. Simeone! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Just eases him off the ball. So that's it. It is all over. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So we're very much on the way now. Almada. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Koke. He's the kind of midfield player who can do a bit of everything. He's got wonderful technical ability, but also boundless energy and enthusiasm. If things start drifting away from this team at any point, they can rely on him to take things by the scruff of the neck and get them right back into it.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's had it nicked away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gabriel does well to get it back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gyökeres. Eze. And he's heaved it away. And here's Eze. Good read, needed to be. Baina producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Almada. This is a promising build-up. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Now it's Sorloth. Almada! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Merino. And it's Eze. Gyökeres. Lenormand deals with that comfortably. That is ended up in no man's land. Eze. Baina.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ball played for Lookman. And here's Sorloth. Oh, easy pickings there.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Ruggeri. Lookman. Nicely aimed pass. And that was nowhere near his best. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almada. Lookman. Pressure coming in from all directions. Gyökeres. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Almada. Now it's Sorloth. Lookman. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Baina is fouled. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Strong running down that left flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lookman looking to play him in. Pablo Barrios showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Rice. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! And we have liftoff!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the...
Great chance! It's hit the upright. Arsenal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Koke makes the interception. Not where it came from. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Arsenal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides. Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Arsenal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, now he can run away. He's going for goal! That was mighty close. Rice. Pressing high and with purpose. Subimendi. Gyökeres. Distributed tidily. Eze is onto this. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely...
And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Llorente. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Alvarez. And it's Barrios. And it's Koke. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Ødegaard. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Eze. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Simeone. Can he spark a counter here? Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Gyökeres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Solot. Eze. Oh, cracking. Decent chance! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Calafiori.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Pablo Barrios was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that was asking for too much. Ruggeri. Alvarez. Pablo Barrios. And the pass is intercepted. Alvarez. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And the return pass, that has been cut short. No, again there's no way through. Simeone. Lookman.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Arsenal have it back and can go again. Now it's Ødegaard. Now it's Ødegaard. Gyökeres. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Lookman. And he plays one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gabriel cuts it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alvarez. Tries to play it through. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Koke. And Lenormand. Alvarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. Eze. And it's Marino. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lookman. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's that, the end. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Gyökeres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour.
Lookman! It's there! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saliba with a definite foul there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, what a mistake! Simeone, great ball, and he's in here. Simeone! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Jimenez. Koke. And it's Barrios. Zubimendi makes a dash for it. Timber. And the pass is intercepted. Baina. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now Ruggeri. Saka. And he cuts out the supply. Alvarez. Played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tries a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a promising position. And it's played into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Ruggeri.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barrios. Ruggeri.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing.
Shot, surely! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal, chance to shoot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
He's picked his way through. Real takes a shot! Barrios. Baina. Alvarez. He's in a great position here. Odegaard. Gyökeres. Some resolute defending there. Alvarez. And it's Barrios. He's going for goal! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Timber.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Timber. Forced to go back. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. Arsenal are level. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Simeone. Barrios. Zubimendi. Calafiori. Looking to play him in. Alvarez. And the ball is out of play. Tries to play it through. Now it's Saka. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ødegaard. Great vision. Saka. And Pablo Barrios. And now the breakaway. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rice. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Martinelli clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dink through. Now that's well seen too. Tries one from range. And again, he is at his elastic best. And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's Koke! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And this could be the final action of the first half. Saka powering forward here. Saka. Oh, this is a terrific run. Lookman. Alvarez. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And if you do
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back on the way then. Alvarez. Simeone. He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this. And here's Barrios. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now, this could be a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Simeone. Ødegaard. Lookman looking understandably energised after his goal. Ødegaard. Simeone. Ødegaard. Looking for the run. Ball's played through, and the through ball. Jimenez with a fine tackle. Alvarez. This is a promising build-up. And he's got away from him. Shoots! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's gone for a throw-in. That is ended up in no man's land. Alvarez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Simeone! Simeone! Oh, what has happened? He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Rice. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Ødegaard. Rice. Biner. So what can they make of this? Alvarez. And he was quick to react. Chance here to counter. Saka. He's a sharp little ball here. Simeone. Calafiori gets a foot in here. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Coming on to replace him is
Pablo Barrios cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lookman! And the shot! And it's in! And they're back in front!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
number 22.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Oh, that's fabulous. Gets a good foot in there. He'll try from distance. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Number 29.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 16.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ødegaard. Saka, he is through here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. Simeone. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Odegaard. Now it's Havertz. Can he spark a counter here? Threads one in. A big chance! And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be settled. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for Isak! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that could well leave a mark. Pedri can clear it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. Now it's Wirtz. Well, that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is headed for the middle. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's Rafinha. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's there to clear it. It's a good foot in there. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister, that ball looks a good one. Brilliantly cut out. Van Dijk cuts it out. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's and a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. So it is still 0-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Let's a look and place it forward. The pass has gone astray. Played into space. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely feet. Shot a goal! And he's quick to get rid. That's destined for the flank. And that's aimed into the middle. He's having a pop! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. Robertson tries to clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Soboslai receives it in a wide position. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gravenberg getting on for a third of the way through the game.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... Oh, good effort! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to one...
And he shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Isak clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played right into his path. Yamal. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. Rafinha with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That was good alertness. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get... Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Soboslai gets across and deals with it. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, super find. And the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Yamal wins the duel this time. He is through here. Very nicely done. Cross flung in towards the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vids, not the most accurate pass. And he was quick to react. Mohamed Salah receives it in a good position here. And it's Frimpong. Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise,
Everyone,
Peter.
please
So
welcome
late
the two
and so
sides.
potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Chance! And that's a sharp finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic.
Oh, he's having a go! Not a bad try by any means.
Lamine Yamal has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's well spotted. Foot in. Now it's Isak. That's been slipped through. He's got... Goes for a shot! In he goes again! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that.
Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Passes short and sharp. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal finding himself in space. Incoming delivery. He's having a shot! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Rafinha really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
And that has been cleared. Gravenberg.
The attendance for this
Just
match
about up
was
to the hour now.
28,997.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Real chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Liverpool have their second corner now. They've played it short. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, another set play. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And that is out of play. And it's Gravenberg. He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Konate. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Casado. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Szoboszlai. And here's East. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
McAllister really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Balde clears without hesitation. Turns back here, probably the best option. Shifted it to the flank. McAllister, and the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
McAllister is offering a right smile there.
It's been shipped out wide. Dani Olmo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. McAllister. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Ball's gone out of play. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played back. And here's Yamal. And that is well cleared.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this...
He's had a shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
Number 8, Soboslai. Number 9, Isak.
Barcelona given another corner.
26, Robertson.
It's a
Coming on
lucky
the
seventh
field,
corner.
Number 14, Chiesa. Number
And
17,
the keeper beats it away.
Jones. Number 22, Ekitike. Number 6,
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gavi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gravenberg attempts a clearance. And here's Lewandowski. He has found a way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ferran Torres, Rashford.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Salah.
6 added minutes has
And
been
he's managed to get
indicated.
rid. Konat. He's gone for goal. Now they can break here. Pass is just off target. Koundé. Deep into stoppage time. Jones. Koundé calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Eric Garcia promptly onto that, and that is that. Ekitike. Now, can they get him away? It's Salah! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away.
So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mohamed Salah picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
We're about to announce today's
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. But you feel the rivalry.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
So straight into the action. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because
He'll try from distance! And he has kept it out somehow.
he's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Valverde, Casado gets a foot in here. And it's Olmo. Rafinha is wide and looking to get onto this. Lewandowski short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has been cut short. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bellingham. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Great chance! And there's his goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Alexander-Arnold. And the finish! He would have been... Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's having a shot! And he's found the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Valverde! That has not gone well. Now it's Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Valverde. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? This looks promising. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Valverde. Casado pokes it out wide. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Koundé, and that has left him in a heap. Dani Olmo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This their second corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham makes a dash for it. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Casado. So what can they make of this? And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Back underway then.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Araujo. He has found the way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Casado, looking for the run. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Towering header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, delightful ball. He's being urged to shoot. Another chance from a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Dani Olmo is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He shifted it to the flank, driving on and making good progress. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Rafinha. So we've reached the hour mark. And Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is ended up in no man's land. And he was alert to it. Can he get it through? Ah, now can they counter? Dani Olmo. Now it's Pedri. Eder Militao cuts it out. Bellingham. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Knocks it into space. Lewandowski chasing after it. Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And that is out of play. Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And again! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Rashford getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Gavi, and it's Pedri. Pedri, oh, this is a terrific run. Camavinga. Rashford going after that. Under an awful lot of pressure. Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. He's found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's quick to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. Ceballos. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alexander-Arnold. Ceballos. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. And they've got rid. Pass somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? And the number on the board is 3. And it's Gavi. Lewandowski. Eder Militao clears without hesitation. Rashford, and a header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Impressive jump, and that's it. They will have to shake on that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz looking to receive it in space. And this is Dembele. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in immense
shapes to shoot! Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Hakimi. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he shoots! And it's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's well spotted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Rodrigo, and he's lost his man here. Rodrigo! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Rodrigo. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Doué. And it's Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Defending was strong and firm. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a sharp pass. Mendes cuts it out. That's a throw. Nicely aimed pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? And a chance! That's another chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in every...
Vitinha! He will be livid with himself. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rodrigo looking to play him in. Valverde in acres of space out wide. Somewhat off target. Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vinicius Junior could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Nuno Mendes. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's being shifted off it. Vitinha. Now Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing, and that was asking for too much. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Vitinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Takes a shot! Fabian Ruiz. And here's Doué. Hakimi, great vision. Doué picks it up out wide. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. He won't be happy with that one.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances to be...
Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead and how...
That's the end of the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So right back into the action. Alexander-Arnold goes sliding in. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pacho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the...
Shoots! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Valverde with a real chance here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Going for goal! Oh, terrific save. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ramos. Hakimi. Dembele. Vitinha. Chance! And that's past the post. Alexander-Arnold. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Ramos. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it nicked away. Vitinha. That's going wide left. Kvaratskhelia. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And it's Valverde. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Dembele. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mendes cuts out the pass. And it's Hakimi. Gonzalo Ramos. And the finish! That's really well cleared. Mbappe. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Goulet, under an awful lot of pressure. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ramos. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Big chance! It's a goal! The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Paris Saint-Germain still making a fight of this. Zaire Emery. That's Lee Kang-in. Oh, good spread. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Lee Kang-in with... And the shot! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Goes for a shot! And that's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Paris Saint-Germain now just needing one.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Zaire Emery. Not the most accurate pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nicely aimed pass. Threads one in. Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Brahim Diaz is in a really good position out wide.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's in a good position here.
Hakimi.
Decent chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Nicely spread. Dembele. He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's had a shot! And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last. Lee Kang-in at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Looking for the run. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Barcola. And here's Lee Kang-in. Can he get on the end of this? That's a little off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.